Hi, I'm Devin Walton and welcome to Homestead Road Weekly News. This week we're focused on Minnesota's housing market and national news that could affect us right here in Minnesota. We'll cover 5 big stories. First of all, prices dip below $400,000 in the Twin Cities, first time in a while. Active listings are staying tight. HUD is canceling supportive housing funds. Housing starts and permits are falling, and a national survey forecasts weak demand for the coming months. Stick with me and don't forget to subscribe so you can stay updated to all the important real estate news. Our first story today begins with home prices, and they've slipped below $400,000. For the first time in nearly 2 years, the Twin Cities median price has fallen to this level. Pending sales rose almost 5%, and closed sales ticked up slightly. Inventory sits at about 2.7 months, and that's down from last year. And new listings are off by about 1%. This means fewer options for buyers and more competition when good homes hit the market. My expert thought for you here today is, it may feel like affordability is returning, but price plus rates and income still drives the equation. Sellers will need to price realistically and present well. Comment what price point would bring you back into the market, and subscribe for weekly updates right here from Homestead Road. Story 2 today revolves around inventory. Statewide, listings remain historically low. Minnesotans had about 14,430 active listings in August, including single-family and condos. Now, that's not enough to satisfy the demand across the state of 6 million people. Many available homes are either too expensive or need work, leaving fewer homes truly as attractive options for most buyers. My thought here today is limited inventory means buyers must move quickly with financing ready. Sellers will still have leverage, but only with the right pricing and the right condition and, of course, location. If you'd like us to break down inventory trends by county, leave a comment. Subscribe to weekly information from us here at Homestead Road, and we'll get back to you. Story 3 today revolves around the Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, and its canceling of supporting housing funds. Now, there are 2 supportive housing projects in Maplewood and Richfield, but they lost $5.2 million in HUD funding. The funds were meant for young adults and families exiting homelessness, but new eligibility rules disqualified these projects. Advocates have sued, saying the changes unfairly penalize certain areas. My expert thought here is affordable housing projects depend on stable policies. When funding shifts midstream, timelines collapse and people lose critical options. Share this story if you care about affordable housing, and subscribe to our channel so we can keep you updated on this lawsuit. Our next topic today starts with housing starts and permits. Now, we've followed this story before, and nationally, the single-family housing starts fell 7% year over year in August. Permits dropped 2.2%. Builders are facing higher rates, higher construction costs, and slowing demand, making new projects harder to finance. For Minnesota, this means fewer new homes coming online, which keeps supply tight and prices up. Builders are the release valve for affordability. If they're slowed down, supply shrinks and prices stay firm. If you're building or in the trades, comment on what you're seeing and subscribe to follow monthly building data with us here at Homestead Road. Our last topic today is our national survey. Now, this national survey predicts weak demand through 2026. This comes out of Reuters. And their survey through September shows the market will likely remain sluggish through the fall of 25 and into 26. Mortgage rates remain slightly elevated, although they have dipped in recent weeks, as we earlier reported, and prices have already started declining nationally for the last 4 months. Forecasts predict only 2.1% growth in 2025 and a lower amount of 1.3% in 2026. For Minnesota, this may mean slower growth, but not a collapse, so don't get too excited. We're in a cooling cycle. Buyers need patience and sellers need flexibility. So drop your thoughts on whether this slowdown will help or hurt Minnesota. Subscribe for continued coverage. Well, that wraps up this week's Homestead Road Weekly News Report. Again, I'm Devin, your real estate expert here at Homestead Road. We covered local pricing changes, inventory levels, HUD funding and how it affects all of us here and the setbacks we've experienced, and the national building demand trends. Again, for Devin Walton, all of us here at Homestead Road, thanks for joining me. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave your comments below so we can get back to you. And please, if you like what you're seeing here, share it with your friends. Let us know what stories you want us to dig up and let us go to work for you. Again, Devin Walton, Homestead Road. Thank you.